nobody really talks about how bad week 2 is. Did not sleep at all last night because he makes this like grunting, and I don't know what it is. This is week 2 and it is fucking hard. It has been impossible to get him to sleep. The only reason why I got him to sleep is because I'm doing skin to skin. I had a lactation consultant come in and tell us a different way of breastfeeding, which is kind of just like this, but on my nip. Hot tip, if you need a different way. It has made him a lot more calm with feedings, but I don't know if he's even getting enough food. So, oh God. This week has been full on, no sleeping, a lot of crying. I don't know why he's crying. And there have been instances that have just thrown me over the top. Like when his belly button fell off. Every day there's been something health-wise. And right now we pulled off his onesie to change him and his umbilical cord came off and it wasn't ready to come off. So now he has this like pussy belly button. And the whole time the doctors have always been like, if it comes off, like if there's pus, take him to the ER, take him to urgent care. It's Sunday night at 8:30. Thank God our doctor lets us text her. But now we have to go get amoxicillin. I'm just like sitting here crying because it's just like when it's the middle of the night, it's not even the middle of the night. It feels like it's the middle of the night because I'm so tired. But it's the unknown of all of it being a newborn and everything is so dangerous and I mentally can't handle it. The point is the health stuff of a newborn, I can't. I'm not good at mentally handling it. Everything else, I'm like, I'll take him on a walk, I'll do this, whatever. But this shit fucks me up. How? How did his umbilical cord get pulled off? It's the goddamn diapers. The diapers are too big for newborns. They say newborn, they're not for newborns. They're for unnewborns. They're for month-olds. So now I'm gonna sit here and cry and zone out and watch Sex and the City for like the 27th time. Joke's on me because for the first time I started to sip on a mezcal margarita and I haven't had a cocktail, obviously, my whole pregnancy. And I was so excited. And I have 3 sips and his umbilical cord falls off. And the other thing is, I'm on the bump and they don't talk about how hard week 2 is. They don't talk about all the crying that happens and like how to detect gas. And it's like, is it even gas or is he hungry? It's the same signs. He's fussy in the mouth, but then he's flailing his arms, but then he's crying when feeding, and then he straightens his legs. They're like, could be hungry, could be gas, could be a growth spurt, could be you. And it's like, how am I supposed to know? That doesn't tell me anything. But now I'm like, this is just generic. You're not telling me the cold hard truth of the trauma that parents like us are going through with the tears and the scream cries. And then it's like, will he ever stop scream crying? It's been a rough week and everyone always says, it'll pass, it'll pass. That doesn't help anything. It'll pass for sure, but it's not right now. We are now at 2.5 hours after the feeding and he has to be up very soon for his next feeding, but I can't even get him to fall asleep. This looks like he's asleep, but it's a trick because in about 3 more minutes, he'll get a head twitch and then come back to life again. Okay, the camera's going and he's looking like a little angel for you guys. But it has been a long, long journey and I don't even trust that it's real. Do you see that? His eye was open and then I went down more and then he shut it just to fuck with me. I'm going to jump forward an episode because I just want to cover a couple things that I have learned now that I have the baby. And if you're following me because you're about to have a baby, I think that you should know this instead of waiting a bunch of episodes to find out. The most important thing that I have learned is wake windows. Okay, I wish I hadn't known this when he was a few weeks old. I'm looking back realizing that like when Milo would be crying a lot or we couldn't get him to go down, I think we missed the wake window. Wake windows are normally like, depending on the age, he's 3 months, so, but even at 2 months, the wake window was like at least an hour max, keep him awake, 45 to an hour. Now it's an hour to an hour and 15. And if you put them to bed after that wake window, you fucked. You got a monster. He's gonna be overtired. He also won't sleep as much during the night. It is
crucial. Do yourself a favor, get whatever app you need to get. I use, as I said, Huckleberry, and you do the timing of when he sleeps, and then it'll tell you when he should go down. Also, the cues to tell that they're getting tired is, I think I've said this later episodes, but I think it's crucial for you to know now. Above their eyes, they get red. Another thing that I learned is leaps. Now, I'm sure like this is all over TikTok, but I'm not scrolling baby shit on TikTok. I'm just out here surviving, trying to figure it all out. But leaps are huge. It is a time frame where they are going through a new development, and they become fussy. They don't eat as much. They don't sleep as well. That is something that has been a game changer as well. With the first sleep I missed, I thought that he was just really fussy. I didn't understand what was going on. The second leap I caught, and that was learning, that was a leap where he could like see more. I'm really trying to concentrate and get this shit out fast. Where he could like see more, but then he was also overwhelmed, so he didn't like being in public that much, and I had no idea. And he was being so fussy when we were out, and then I realized when I read the book, Wonder Weeks, they also have an app. I don't love the app. It doesn't give you as much information. But when I read the book, it explained like it's all too much for him right now because he can see more things. So then I kept him at home for a little bit. And it also will describe his growth spurts, or like how long it's going to last. Or yeah, we keep freaking out that he's not eating, and then we realize, oh, he's going through another leap. Apparently it's like the hardest leap, which is really great. I'm so excited for that.
All right. I've been complaining, but now I'm going to try and film an audition, which is absolutely insane because I'm delusional. But I feel like these last couple weeks have been 2 years. So I feel like I need to get back on my shit, even though I am drained. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe it'll be a good outlet. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe the casting will never see me again. Maybe I'm trying too much. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe I need to sleep. Maybe I just doubt myself all the time. Also, as I'm just sitting here staring at a wall while he naps on my husband, I realize I haven't watered this plant in so long. I feel like all my plants are now dying, which just shows me I can't multitask. Is that symbolic of my social life or of my career? Or is it just the plants? People that have dogs and babies, you're the true hero, because I can't even handle plants and a baby. I mean, he's not doing too bad, but the other ones are very shriveled and need to be thrown out, but I just can't let go. I can't let go. I can't let go of anything. I really hate change. All right, see you next time.